Hello beautiful people, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mercy. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please click on the red subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I made this beautiful knotted headband right here. Now, one interesting thing about this knotted headband is you do not need any pattern to draft it. It's just a freehand, so you do not need any pattern. Now, if you want to see how I achieved this beautiful knotted headband right here, can you see how beautiful it is? Can you see that? So if you want to see how I made this beautiful knotted headband, then be sure to watch this video till the end. Let's get started, shall we? So to get started, I have already cut out my fabric, and the fabric I have right here measures 21 inches by the length and 3 inches by the width, and I have 2 pieces of it. And then I have these 2 little ones, measures 4 inches by the length and 2 inches by the width, right? And I have my headband, so it measures, let's see what it measures, 15 inches by the length and 1 inch by the width, right? So I have my scissors, some pins, a needle and ruler, and I have my chalk. So let's get started. To get started, what you do is, now we said this is 3 inches right here, so come to one edge of this. Now remember, this is 2 pieces of fabric and right side facing each other, okay? So what you do is get the midpoint of this. Now this is 3 inches we have right here, so midpoint of it is going to be 1.5 inches. So there you have 1.5 inches right there. So from this point right here, measure 1 inch on each side, 1 inch here and 1 inch here. Can you see that? So we have 2 inches right here. So this is the midpoint, 1 inch on this side and 1 inch on this side. So from this point, I'm going to mark 4 inches upwards. Mark 4 inches right here. Just want to make it very obvious so you can see. And then 4 inches right here. Okay, that's what you do. And then I'm going to take my ruler. I'm going to connect from here to here with a straight line. Right, so place it together and mark my straight line all the way. And then same thing to here. Do the same thing from this point to this point, all the way, like that. I don't know if you can see it. I want to make it very obvious. Now this is what we have. So we have created this already, so I just want to place it together like so. Place it together, pin it down like so. So I have 4 right here. Okay, so I'm going to cut from here, curve it like so. It's not a curve though, it's a straight line, so just cut it. Perfect. Take the pins out. Can you see what we have right here? So just take one out of the way. Let's work with one. Right. So this is the right side of the fabric and this is the wrong side. Now remember the 2 pieces of these little ones that we cut out earlier. We're going to use it. This is the wrong side of the fabric, so grab one piece of this, place it right here. So come up a little bit by 1/2 inch and place, then pin it down, and then this other edge 1/2 inch like so. Place it here, 1/2 inch, and pin it down as well. Now these little fabrics we have right here, we're going to sew it down. Sew a straight line like this and a straight line like this. Okay, same thing applicable here. A straight line like so and a straight line like this, and it's going to serve as the casing where we're going to pass this in. Okay, so now take it to the sewing machine and sew a straight line here and a straight line here, leaving these two ends open. I'm going to show you. So right now I have sewn that down. Can you see that I've sewn it down? So we left here open and then here open, as well as this other end. Here and here they are open. So what we are going to do next, remember this is the front side of this particular piece and this is the wrong side. Then for this one, this is the right side of this piece and this is the wrong side. So we're going to place right side facing each other, right? So this is right side to right side. So we're going to pin it down. Going to take it to the sewing machine and then sew from here, from this point with 1/4 of an inch. So from this point all the way down, and then from this point again all the way down with 1/4 of an inch. So let's do that quickly. So I have sewn that all the way. So next, just turn the fabric to the right side. Just grab your safety pin and turn it to the right side. So be sure to bring out all the edges, right? Bring out all the edges. So next thing, just take this to the iron and give it a good press. So take it to the iron and iron it down. Okay, be conscious of the edges to bring them out while ironing. So just iron it down, and I will do that and I'll bring it back to show you what it looks like. Right, I have ironed this and this is what it looks like. Okay, it's so flat right now. Now what I want to do next is, but first remember we created a casing. There is a casing behind this, there's a casing underneath this, right? And this is where it is for this side and this is where this one is for this other side. I'm going to fold this into two like so, determine the midpoint right here, and I'm just going to grab my chalk. So I want it to look obvious so you can see. So this is the midpoint right now. Okay, this is the midpoint of this fabric. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a loose knot, a very loose knot right here. Remember, this place where we have the casing for the headband is going to be underneath like so, and then where you have the knot is going to be at the top. So be sure you get it right before creating an opening. Just watch what I do. Okay, and yeah, we got it. So this is the midpoint we marked earlier, so I think we got it right. So measure again and be sure that the knot is directly at the middle. Okay, so this is the knot right here. Can you see that? Remember I told you where we have the stitches for the casing, it has to be underneath. Okay, and this is where it is. So this is going to be underneath like so, and this is going to be the top of the headband. So what I was saying, you want to measure, and before you measure, be sure to leave about 1/2 inch from this point, okay, because we are going to fold in the half of an inch we are leaving. Okay, so leave about half an inch and start from here and measure it like so. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, so we have that little left here. Okay, so next you want to come in here and create a little opening inwards here, not this way, this side. So create this little opening with your scissors, not too wide, just a little opening right here. So create that little opening. That's not wide enough. I just have to make it a little bit wider, but not too wide, because that's where we're going to pass this from. We're going to pass it through here. So create that much, and then this other side, inside of this a little bit, and then create another one. Okay, to create that like so, that much. So that done, we're going to pass this. First of all, pass it here. Can you see what I'm doing? Then move it to the opening, through the opening. Remember, we have a casing inside right here, so be sure you are passing it through the casing. Okay, so pass it through the casing we created earlier, and then that is it for this side done. So back to this other side, and then you want to go in again, the opening. Okay, go through the opening, and then the casing, remember the casing we created earlier. Okay, so pass it through, and you have that done. Okay, can you see what we have? So next we're going to close this opening we have right here. So what you do is flip this in by half of an inch. Okay, and then grab my needle and thread. So we're going to do an invisible stitch right here. So I've closed both ends with invisible stitches. Can you see that? I've closed here and here. Can you see? So this is the headband right here. And one more thing you want to do is just smoothing it out like so. Smoothing all these places out. And then look at this opening we have right here. So place this, place it like so. Okay, place it like so, and then grab your needle and thread and make a stitch here, just a very tiny one. Don't make it too obvious. Do not make it too obvious at all. Just a very little tiny something you do there to keep it intact. Okay, so that no one sees the opening, right? Okay, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, and that's that done. So just close the stitch. Close it very well. Just take your time and do this. Take your time and do it very neatly, no rush at all. So that's that for this one. Can you see that? Can you see what it looks like? It's not visible at all. It's not visible. Okay, so we're going to do that for this other side. Just grab it like so and place it and so. So just smoothing this out, smoothing it out. Okay, and you are done. Your knotted headband is ready. Can you see that? Look how cute it's looking. Can you see? It's so beautiful and well made. So if you totally enjoyed this video, please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Drop me your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, and then be sure to share this video to anyone you think might need this video. Then let me know if you will be making one for yourself. Okay, and then I will see you in my next video. Bye.